I'm Miss Mattson, and I teach biology, AP Biology, AP Environmental Science here at Westlake High School. So teaching in a pandemic has not been easy. I have a hybrid classroom, so the majority of my students are at home and a few of them are face-to-face. A lot of the old ways of bringing engagement to the table and making the students care about the content have kind of gone out the window, which brings me to National Geographic. I knew I wanted a way to deepen the students' understanding of the content. This year I decided to do a Coyote Project with them. Coyotes are being removed from Atlanta actively. Georgia has been having coyote killing challenges. We'll learn about the case study of the wolves in Yellowstone. They'll learn about trophic cascade. They'll learn about what happens when humans remove those wolves, but also an ecological perspective of the food webs and how interconnected everything is. The students made their scientific arguments. They made a claim, 3 pieces of evidence, and then a reasoning.
My tertiary consumers include the alligator, snapping turtle, the gray wolf, coyote. These coyotes are helping to keep the health of our ecosystems at a good level, keep our ecosystems balanced, and removing them, we would not be in a good place.
iNaturalist is a wonderful app that I found through looking at the BioBlitz resources on National Geographic's website, where students can download the app and they can go outside and actually observe the animals and the plants in this local ecosystem for themselves. And this was perfect for what I wanted.
The BioBlitz was absolutely fun.
We first just went outside and sat and listened for 10 minutes. My objective was for the students to feel connected to nature, specifically their local ecosystem.
The BioBlitz, it was like a dive into nature.
Just the energy in being outside, I saw the increased engagement with each other. There was a greater sense of curiosity, a greater sense of empowerment after the students saw these animals with their own eyes.
Being outside just made me look everywhere, and I was just like, wow, it's actually so pretty and so interesting. I need to be out there more.
So they then took this food web and created another food web with these specific animals and plants that they saw, and they researched how to incorporate the coyote into this food web. Going forward from the BioBlitz, we actually met with Dr. Mowry, who started the Atlanta Coyote Project. He came and visited the students, virtually of course, and they were able to pick his brain. He was able to tell them a lot of what he's researched just behind the behavior of coyotes that has largely been a mystery, and he was able to explain how removal of the coyotes actually has a very negative effect, not only on the coyotes and the ecosystem, but actually on humans.
You don't need to be fearful about these coyotes. There are steps that you can take that won't cause harm to either the environment or the animal.
He made us aware of a local problem that's happening in an area not too far from us. The problem in Roswell is that they are removing coyotes and killing them, and it's happening in real time right now. We have real people in Roswell, city officials, that we're writing letters to.
It has been brought to my attention that coyotes are being trapped in Atlanta.
I believe that coyotes should be kept in the ecosystem.
The coyotes balance the ecosystem and should not be removed.
These city officials are probably coming from an economical or a social component. The students took the responsibility to bring in other perspectives and scales for these city officials, bringing in the ecological perspective, bringing in the historical perspective, having them look at the national level and scale to come down to the local scale.
My plan for this letter was that it helps one person at least adjust their thinking about coyotes, or maybe provoke some more research on the Georgia ecosystem.
It was very compelling. I was reading them and was even more convinced that we should protect the coyotes.
There are actually ways we can peacefully coexist with coyotes as humans and make the environment better for them and better for us.
Writing the letter made me feel like I started something, like something good is going to happen after this. Something that will actually change the future.
I think as a teacher, this has made me realize how successful just bringing the kids outside and getting their hands on the earth. The human and natural world will always be intersecting, and so to be able to look at those intersections, critically think about them, and make powerful decisions when you see something out of sync or disconnected is the point. I feel empowered as a teacher to continue making that my objective, If they can be curious about something, if they can be powerful problem solvers, decision makers, I have done my job well. I'm just super thankful for National Geographic and everything that they were able to help me accomplish with this unit. I believe the impact will be lifelong.